that I'm here alone right now. I've just called Hiko while we're waiting for him. I hope that worked. There we go. I just sent him the link. He should be here soon. We both have flights tomorrow. So we're crazy busy this week. Let me see if I can find the... Yes, there we are. Now, I would like to ask you all to thumb down the video because I don't give a shit, okay? And no, so I wanna ask anyone who's watching tonight, please do not give away any scores of any games. Hey Renman, how you doing? Hey. Last week we had a tragedy. One of the viewers gave away the score of a very big game, and Hiko Simon almost committed suicide. So very sad. In fact, he might be dead now. I don't know. Tomorrow, I'm leaving to San Francisco, so I will not be drinking tonight. Oh, well, there he is. Hello, you're alive. What's up?
You're already live. Oh,
yeah,
shit,
I sent you the thing.
So you're already broadcasting.
You're on the air right now.
Oh,
say hello.
Okay. I was still packing, and I'm kind of screwed. Okay, we're going to keep it short, but I
no worries. Okay. Gotcha. Susan. So I'd like to ask you all to feel free to thumb down the video this evening, because actually thumbing up and thumbing down doesn't matter. What happens is the YouTube algorithm notices that there is activity on the video and they reward the video. So when I have a couple of trolls, I suspect it's I know who they are. They're sad old guys. We're about the same age, but they're mentally old. Like you guys know. Check it out. I'm not mentally old. I mean, I'm not physically old either. I'm pretty damn good shape. Hey, did you notice I got a haircut? Check it out. Looks pretty good, huh? And yeah. So anyway, Frederick, are you still watching, buddy? You know I'm just teasing you, right? Oh no, he's gone. Oh, is he there? Oh, there you are. Hiko Simon. Hello. There he is. So see, Hiko Simon was there you are.
Hey.
Hiko Simon was at the party last weekend. Was it last weekend? No, two weeks ago. And you had a bit of hair.
What? Did I?
Yeah, you hadn't shaved.
Facial hair.
Yeah.
Really? I think I'm pretty sure I shaved for that day.
No, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You had a bit of hair up here. You hadn't shaved your head.
Well, thank you for noticing. I don't actually shave my head. I just do a number one.
What does that mean? Oh, right. I take a pee. What?
No. So, by the way, what I was actually wanting to get some advice from you. So tomorrow we are both at almost the same time from almost the same airport going to America. And this is like my fourth time, although I've never been to like Seattle before.
Right.
But to me,
Seattle is the second most homosexual city, population-wise, in America.
Very interesting that you know that, Victor.
Well, number one is San Francisco, and that's where I'm going tomorrow.
Okay, well, that's where I went last time. So, yeah, I'm knocking them off one by one. So here's the thing. I've been in Japan like 18 years. So, I know everyone watches us because Japan is so wonderful and exotic, and, we can offer all this insight from all our time here on what it's like. For me, for you and me, Japan is meat and potatoes, right? It's our everyday stuff. For me, America is the exotic unknown, I suppose. Maybe that's overstating it, but truth is, all I really know is that, I'm going to need a gun. I'm going to need like a bulletproof vest. I'm going to, there's going to be like fat people everywhere.
Full tank of gas. Credit card.
Full tank of gas. I'm only going to be able to go like 3 blocks. And everyone's voting for Trump. That's all that I know. How am I going to survive the next 2 weeks? I'd like your advice.
You're going to be there 2 weeks?
2 weeks. It's a long trip.
You're not going to survive.
Is that it? Yeah, I was worried about that, actually. I was thinking there's a possibility.
Okay. So one thing about America that I don't know about New Zealand, but we have beggars everywhere.
I noticed that in San Francisco. New Zealand, you don't really get that.
And then, of course, in Japan, they don't bother you.
Yeah, well, it depends on where you go, but generally not here.
There are scam artists in big cities.
When you say scam artists, you mean like what?
People will bump into you and then claim that you damaged the contents of their bag. That's a common one with Japanese people. I don't think they'll do that to you.
Yeah. Okay.
People, well, when I was younger, people would try to offer you money to do things sexually with them, but I don't think we're going to have that problem anymore. You might get lucky, but
yeah, get lucky. That's an interesting way of putting it.
Well, let me see. I mean, I go back every year, but I pretty much just take it easy, hang out with
no one offers you money for sex.
No,
not anymore.
Not anymore.
So what does it look forward to then?
What?
So I mean, as a tourist coming to America,
you know what? If you have time, I would check out all the movies that you cannot see in Japan because they're not out yet.
Good point. Although I can't do that on the airplane. I won't really have a lot of time.
That's true. There are a lot of good movies on the airplanes.
Yeah. Although I am flying Delta. What are you flying?
United.
Oh, it's almost as bad.
Yeah. I thought I had JAL. Well, let me look at it again. My computer's on the verge of my computer's too full right now, so I don't want to fuck with it too much. But
yeah.
I sent you the schedule. Remember?
That reminds me. Which terminal are you leaving from? Because we might not be in the same terminal. If we're in the same terminal, we are planning to perhaps meet up and shoot some stuff.
Right. I don't know. I'll check again. Let me see. San Francisco.
Yeah, that's a good point. You are going to the number 1 and I'm going to the number 2. Most homosexual places in America, according to your statistic just now.
Nagoya to Narita.
Yeah, you're in Terminal 1, so we're going to be in the same terminal, so that's good.
Oh, did I say Terminal 1? Or are you checking?
I found it. You sent me a ticket info. Oh, yeah, iPhone 7.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, got it.
How is it?
It's just like the iPhone 5, actually.
You got the small one, huh?
Yeah, I got the small one because I lost the big one. Sorry?
The camera's supposed to be nice, though.
It is. I took a couple of shots just in the dark earlier, like in twilight this evening, and no grain or anything. It looks really nice, but that's pretty much it. It's just a slightly better CPU and a slightly better camera.
Yeah, I'm on United the whole time. I'm at Terminal 1. You too?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I already told you that.
5:10. You leave at 4:30, right?
Sorry?
You leave at 4:30?
I leave sometime around the year like 4:55.
Oh, okay, almost the same. Oh, great. So we're going to have about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, so we can, hopefully we will record some videos live together, which we almost never do actually in person.
That's true.
Even when we meet up, we never have time to actually shoot anything.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in America, I always say take advantage of the movies you can see that you can't see here.
Yeah.
Because, and they're cheaper, a lot cheaper in America.
Yeah.
Movies are much cheaper, of course, even at good movie theaters. If you get a chance, see if you can find a dining movie theater. They have some movie theaters I've seen where you can actually have a really good dinner, and they're usually pretty classy, and a drink. They actually have alcohol, but it costs a lot more. But
yeah. Well, I need a gun.
What?
Well, I need a gun.
Don't need a gun.
No.
You'll be fine. I mean, Seattle's a nice city.
I hear that. I have that impression of Seattle.
Any city with lots of homosexuals are pretty nice.
Yeah.
I say that seriously. So homosexuals class up the place. They're pretty classy in general.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So the reason I know such a silly fact is because one of my students said, "You're going to San Francisco? That's like gay city, right?" I'm like, "No, it's not gay city. I don't think anybody calls it gay city." So she said, "My friend told me, my American friend told me that 30% of San Francisco is gay," and I'm like, "I can't believe that." So I looked it up. So let me see. Take a guess. What do you think the percentage of homosexuality or homosexuals and the LGBT population?
Hey, it's LGBTQP now.
Really? What's P?
Pan. We talked about that last week.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. What percentage?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's really important.
Well, it's not important, but you'll be surprised.
Let's throw a number out there. Let's say 20%.
No, it's only 5.6.
Well, there you go.
Pretty low.
That is, well,
I would think there'd be a lot more homosexuals in San Francisco. That's the number one.
in fact, the statistic that gets thrown around is 5% is the population, is in any population, they say, like 1 in 20.
When I was growing up, it was 10%.
Yeah, people just pull these numbers out of their, it's funny. I mean, I was in an all-boys school in a class of 40 boys, so when they told us in social studies that, like, 1 in 20 are gay, so it's totally normal, guys, so just be cool with it. And immediately we're like, okay, there's 2 guys in this room. Who is it?
Yeah, I mean, you start thinking things like that, but it's all just silly.
Who cares, Yeah. So what are you going to be doing in San Francisco?
Well, I'm I got a weird thing that just happened. I have a very good friend. One of the reasons I'm on YouTube is because I kind of fell out of the Gaijin community.
Yep.
Kind of exiled myself. And one of the reasons was I was accused many, many years ago by my best friend of stealing money.
Yes. All right.
Right. I saw that story. Okay. And I was eventually exonerated because it turned out there were 4 business partners. One of the woman actually was the one stealing all the money, but because she was a Catholic woman, we just assumed it could never have been her. So it turned out to be her. Anyway, but she made it look like me. Long story short, we had a falling out. A few years later, he died. But before he died, he impregnated his wife. That sounds so crass, but they got pregnant, I guess.
Yes. They did a home run.
Very sad. She had one a mixed blessing. I mean, it's horrible that he died, and she had, but it was great that there's a part of him left here, and it looks just like he's a spitting image of his father. And they moved back to San Francisco area, so they are there now. And I had never met the kid, and he's the not that I am responsible for this at all, but everything kind of affects everything, right? The butterfly effect, right? So I met him in South America, like in 1986 or 7.
Yeah.
Backpacking, and we became friends. And he called me up one day. So what are you doing? I said, I'm going to Japan. He goes, oh, maybe I'll join you. A few months later, came out to visit and decided to stay. And so, partially responsible for the reason that he ended up meeting that woman and having a baby and all that. So I'd like to meet her and his son.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
And of course, I want to see some stand-up comedy and maybe even go up on stage and do a little stand-up.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know that's gonna happen. I might have a meeting. I might meet people. I gotta figure that out tonight, actually. What about you? Are you gonna do that?
I have mentioned on Facebook, people in or near Seattle, if you want to meet up, pick a day. I haven't picked a day yet, but there have been about 4 or 5 people who put up their hands. So I think it's worth doing. So I am going to do it. And by the way, anyone who's watching in the comments right now who wants to meet up, follow. I'll do it on Facebook. But if you're in or around Seattle and can do a meetup, I might pick a night that works with my work schedule because I'm over there for work. That I can do something. It'd be really nice to meet people over there.
It's really cool to do, especially. It's weird because I did it once in London.
Yeah.
And I didn't know anyone's face. Yeah. Except for one guy. Everyone else were subscribers who I'd never met. But like I said, about 40 people showed up.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And
you should totally do it.
Right. Well, it's a huge city too. So I have a less success in San Francisco, but still. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that too. Yeah. Yeah. How's your wife gonna do without you? I think I'm a little worried about my wife.
Really? Last I heard, she's practically dancing around the house at the moment. I'm not even joking. She's like, this is like the highlight of the year, me going away for 2 weeks.
A lot of Japanese women can't stand it when their husbands retire.
Yeah, because they're around all the time.
Yeah, they're around all the time, and they get in the way.
Yeah,
like getting them out of your hair, so to speak. Well, of course, your kid's also a lot older than mine, so.
Yeah, he is getting to the point where he doesn't entirely look after himself, but he's not completely helpless either. So it is different.
My kid can't even put on his pants yet.
No, he'll get there, but yeah, 6 is a good age.
Hmm.
Except now he's like, he's become. He wasn't before. A lot of kids are like pretty cheeky from like even when they're like as soon as they can talk.
Oh yeah, he's cheeky.
Oh yeah, mine wasn't like that. He's like this mild mannered. Like we were almost worried. Like, is he okay? He's like too calm all the time, like compared to all the other kids. But now he's gotten fully cheeky, which is it's quite good fun.
Oh no,
Yeah.
my kid will be like, yeah. He already knows yeah. I don't know how the hell he learned yeah. He already says yeah. He's a year and a half old. Let me see. Let's look at the comments real quick.
Yeah.
It turned out gay. What is this? What is this
That
about?
doesn't seem to be refreshing for me, or it's just been the same comment showing. Advice for me from people. I'm going to America. I really love the movie Coming to America.
What are you talking about? It's another Glasses Man and Bald No Koya ringtone DJ episode. Oh. Reva B97, I love you. I love you. He's very confused. And Mega Tit Fuck is too busy to meet you, unfortunately, he said.
Sorry. What can you do?
But he's actually very polite in the comment section. So.
Act out some Pearl Harbor drum or something.
Let's go back. Oh yeah, so Frederick. I
got a question about Canadians.
I had to drop any scores.
Yeah. Black kind of maybe people could. I was wondering this. I know how if you go down to like Texas or Southern California, how everyone says you have to eat the Mexican food. You have to eat the Mexican.
Oh, Mexican food is everywhere, even Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
So I'm wondering, like, is there are there such things as Canadian restaurants? If you're in Seattle, it's right beside Canada. Just like in the South, when you have like Mexican restaurants everywhere,
do they have anything different? Is there anything really special besides maple syrup?
Well, even then, I'm kind of curious. Does Canadian food exist? And are there like Canadian restaurants in Seattle like there are Mexican restaurants in San Diego?
I really doubt it, but I wouldn't know. I mean, I've been in Seattle, but I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember them.
I just suddenly started hoping that I could discover what Canadian food is. I mean, I'd eat like...
No, I don't think there really is any Canadian. What do they got? They got salmon.
Bacon. You got bacon, salmon.
Salmon and bacon. But bacon's, everywhere.
Yeah.
Salmon's pretty much everywhere.
Moose. I'd eat moose.
Moose? I tried moose. I would.
Reindeer. Yeah, moose soup. Ryan Gordon suggesting.
Moose stew must be, right? I wonder if they have a lot of. I don't have an image of Seattle being very nature. I mean, it's a beautiful state, but I don't think. Okay, Canada has all these bears and mooses.
Moose. Was that intentional?
Yeah. No, it's an old joke. What do you call goose, geese, moose, meese? But you would think they'd be all around there, right? They must have a lot of moose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Border, right?
I would hope so. Moose's Dries is Princess 3296. Well, I mean, I'm going to be close. I am also tempted to maybe rent a car and try driving to Canada just for the sake of it.
Yeah. I've driven to Canada.
Yeah.
Did you know that Detroit is? You can drive to Canada within like 30 minutes if you go to Detroit.
I've heard this, and I don't understand why everyone doesn't do it. From what I've heard about Detroit,
when you cross the border, it's amazing. It is. I mean, it's. You just can't imagine these two places are just across the river from each other.
I have relatives who did that. They migrated the opposite way into Detroit from Canada.
Really? Why?
Well, I guess in the old days it was a bit better to do that, like the 1930s.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me quickly mention, I put out a video called Happy and Depressed Vid.
I've seen you've put up some videos that look really interesting lately that I haven't been able to watch. But
they're not really watching videos; they're listening videos. But I forgot to turn off the airport mode. Put the camera on airport mode, so it's got people keep buzzing in. But it's still pretty good. But the funny thing is, everyone like focuses on the depressed part of that video.
Yeah, well, that's what people got the internet for. But yeah.
Yeah. And when Tomoko saw it, she said, "Everyone's going to comment on this because they're going to think you're depressed."
Are you depressed?
I actually got letters, like long ass letters, like 5 of them, or long emails into my askgimmeabreakman channel, email address. And yeah, I'm fine. People are asking me. I'm mostly happy. I'm just just kind of in a rut. That's all. It's pretty much gone. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm really psyched about going to San Francisco. But you should have seen the letters I got. One of them claimed, "Are you sure it's your testosterone level isn't too low?" And maybe I need some hormone therapy.
Please.
But the thing is, he wasn't trolling. And I wrote back. I said, in the comment, I hope you're trolling. But he wasn't trolling. He was actually being very sincere, and he explained why. He sent me a long letter and explained why he thought that was possible. But I mentioned my wife was tired recently. She comes home. She's like, I need a break. Take the kid. So someone said maybe she's going through menopause. I'm like, that's not even one of the symptoms. Being tired is not even a symptom of menopause.
Yeah, well, this is why I don't share medical information on the internet. It's like you've seen, you're a bit of a movie buff. You've seen all the classics. I assume you've seen Kindergarten Cop.
Of course.
Yeah, so there's the trailer line of I've got a headache. Shut up, and it could be a brain tumor. The kid. That's pretty much the internet before the internet. It was like those kids from Kindergarten Cop.
That's pretty much what I was saying. I said the internet, I feel, is created. It exists solely to troll me. Or to give me a way to piss other people off, accidentally.
Yeah, inadvertently. Seriously, if you sit down a small finger, you get like 2 emails that it could be like gangrene.
I cut my finger. Yeah, you better chop it off for it and fix your whole body.
I've seen it happen, man.
Oh, you know what's been going around a lot recently? It's something about ladyboys. You seen this?
I'm sorry, you're talking about ladyboys. I'm enjoying the comments. It's in
the comment section. So apparently Ryan Boundless is something with ladyboys and Ryan Boundless. He got kicked out of a hotel. I have not seen the video. I don't care. But I don't judge him if he's hanging out with ladies.
I hope that if he is, he's not making videos on the internet complaining about the poor quality of the ones he's finding.
They're sensitive. They're probably more sensitive than regular boys.
Yeah, they can hurt their feelings.
Someone thinks I'm a filthy bigot because I mentioned that 5.6% of San Francisco is gay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't really see any questions in here. Oh, Theodore Sharp. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, I got to tell you something.
Tell me.
Hit me with it. I've been meeting a lot of intelligent people.
No, stop it.
Who believe this is the hard. It gets worse. Who actually have given me fairly intelligent responses to the question, "Why do you support Trump?"
Wow, that's disturbing. I guess I'm going to meet some of them when I'm over there.
No, it's not disturbing. It's actually kind of no. I like listening, hearing intelligent arguments against things that I believe.
I know what you mean. I am the same. Mm-hmm. And I like to try to come up with and understand. I like to understand people that think things I disagree with. Yeah, I'm like that too. So I totally get that. So what are the reasons? What is a lucid explanation of why Trump will not isn't the worst choice?
I have to go back to it. It would take forever. But what I would say is when you're back in America.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe in Seattle, I think Seattle's going to be not the most Trump-friendly area. Neither San Francisco.
I would assume so. Yeah.
But maybe you can find someone and have a few conversations, even make a few videos.
Yeah, I'll be really careful about that. But yeah. Are you
going to have any time to put any videos out, or at least record?
Hope so, but I don't know. Again, it's a work. It's a pretty full-on work trip with morning to night stuff. But I'm hoping there'll be gaps where I can do stuff. I'll figure it out when I'm there.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Well,
here's
I'm at YouTube.
Let me go out there, and I've been saying this all along. If you want to make persuasive Trump propaganda, the best people, the best arguments are from the Bernie Sanders supporters. Forget about Trump. All they have to do is put out why they think that Hillary Clinton is the Antichrist. And, although you like to sort of dismiss all the sort of stuff, you can point out that for as crazy as we think Trump is, he hasn't actually killed anyone with drones. He hasn't actually, it's because Hillary's been in the game. But for the people who don't like Hillary, and I
understand that argument, but I can say that same thing about you or me.
What, that Bernie Sanders supporters
I haven't killed anybody with drones either.
Well, that's true. But that makes us both better than Hillary, right? And Trump not. That's the thing. Was something we have in common with Trump.
Mm. None of us have killed anyone.
None of us have killed anyone with drones,
Mm.
to our knowledge. So, I don't know. I mean, all of the hate. I mean, so much hate came out for Hillary during the Democrat primaries, right? And a lot of those people are still very angry at her and don't want to vote for her. And so many people are saying, I don't think they would vote for Trump, but they would certainly vote against her. But all the rhetoric that they use, that's there for Trump supporters to use, and they're using it.
Mm. Mm. I don't know. In the end, I think Hillary's getting a lot of shit for things that are not important. Like
the health thing is ridiculous.
What?
The health thing was ridiculous.
The health thing. Oh, God.
I mean, here's the first problem. Most countries have elections, like Britain, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, even Japan. From when they say we're going to have an election, to when the election starts to when it ends, it's like within 1 week. 1 week is the time limit.
3 months maximum.
Are you kidding? 1 week?
I remember England saying
it's
going to be a long, grueling election. And it was 3 months long. I was like, that's nothing.
3 months long? Who had a 3 month long election?
England once. A couple.
Really? Well, even when they have that, the time that you're allowed to campaign, you're not allowed to actually officially campaign. They actually have a defined time period. And it's usually 1 week.
Really?
Yeah. So, this takes like 18 months, right? I'm surprised that candidates don't die of old age during the campaigning period. It's so long. I mean, the fact that someone catches a cold, I would actually suspect that they're not actually a real human being if they don't lose their voice or catch a cold or whatever. It's crazy. The whole thing there is just.
But yeah, she got a cold. She got pneumonia now. She's unelectable, right? Wait till it happens to Trump. So.
I love how I went on Dr. Oz to pronounce his health is fine. The whole thing is the thing is, even on VH1, right? Even the reality TV shows, at least it ends after like 12 episodes. 12 weeks. That's 3 months, right?
Right.
3 months. This is 18 months. This is like This is like Big Brother run together for 6 seasons without a break and with the same cast. And I think the problem
is because they keep voting people out. That's basically it, right?
It's an elimination.
Cruiser out.
And the problem is the people who seem sane at the beginning become boring halfway through, and the people who seem crazy at the beginning you become desensitized to over time. And they become like, well, you know what? Maybe they're not so bad after halfway. It's like American Idol. With American Idol, the obviously talented people, the people who win are always the people who kind of improve partway through rather than the people who start good.
Right. The people who are interesting at the beginning, the people you think are going to win, they never do. So.
And that's why elections normally are limited to 1 week, because frankly, I don't know. The whole thing just seems completely wrong to me. But that's it. I'm going to be going over there. It will be interesting to be in the middle of it somewhat. But I don't understand what the hell people are thinking.
Well, I bought a T-shirt, a new T-shirt.
Yeah.
That insults both Hillary Clinton and Trump on the same T-shirt.
Great. What does it say?
It shows Hillary Clinton as a zombie.
Yeah.
And Trump as the Joker.
Yeah.
And it just says choose.
But that's pretty much it.
I'll see what happens. I'll walk around San Francisco.
Yeah.
Check it out. But we're going to keep it short tonight, though.
We do. I'm
you packed?
and I'm not packed, and there are pop inspections happening. So the fact I'm doing this and my suitcase isn't packed means I'm going to have to jump off.
I'm actually going to go to my school right now.
Oh.
I'm going to drive over to my school. It's only 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
And go through get some presents for I'll be staying with my elementary school friend in San Francisco.
Cool.
I might see Shane. Do you remember Shane?
Shane. He's not the one who killed Prince.
No. That was Barry.
Barry. I keep forgetting. No.
Shane, you remember Regan and Shane? Regan. Right?
I remember. Yeah.
So Shane, the tall, handsome fella, young kid.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right. So he's in San Francisco now, and I might be able to hang out with him a day or two. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But
cool.
Anyway, so I have to go to the school now, pick up some stuff. So I'll probably do a live, just walk around thing in the car.
That would be cool. Yeah.
On Periscope using the that Ninja Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thanks everyone. But so next Saturday, maybe no show, eh?
No, it's not going to be possible next week. We're going to take a 2-week break from, well, at least I will. If you can do it, go for it.
24th, right?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, if the wife's asleep, I might do it anyway.
Mm.
Okay. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
All right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you. And we might even do a live broadcast from the airport. A little bit.
A little bit of a live, but I want to record some stuff, so we'll see how it goes.
Some stuff. Okay. So anyway, look for that video coming soon. Hopefully, well, a couple weeks at least. Should be fun. All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
See ya.
Nico, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Peace.
Good night, guys.